The other thing I wanted to mention is that I sort of sense that many people do not know the fact that we have a tool where you can follow the games, uh, which is called Rugby Explorer, that you download to your phone, and you can follow depending on what the teams are actually inputting at the time, right? But you can actually follow the scoring in real time of the game and see who comes in, who comes out, who got a yellow card.
Yep.
So, do you want to explain that a little bit?
Yeah. So long story short, what is Rugby Explorer? It's a competition management system, right? So like Charlie said, it keeps track of scores, subs, cards, um, anything that generates data, right? And so there are two apps, right? So people are gonna, administrators of teams are familiar with the Rugby Match Day app, and so that is where someone is actually making those movements, right? Inputting the score. That's where the data is being input. And then you have the other Explorer app, which is the fan side of it, where you get to see it kind of all drawn up really nice. You get to see the tables. And if everyone keeps up with their data input, it looks really nice. Like the competition table is up there right away. You know who's in what place. And what people really don't take advantage of is make that data good, because it comes back to the players. Any player can go in and see player history, like who have you registered for in your entire rugby career. Oh, the 2025 season, you got 4 out of 8 starts, you came in off the bench 3 times. All that stuff lives there, and it lives forever, and you
I
can
know
just
you do, right?
like, yes, I'm an accountant, I love numbers. um but I mean, it's great to see. Like, yes, like it is cool to look at rosters and see that, that retention, right? How many players do you have coming back after their first year? Because it's not hard to get the old heads to keep coming back, but are you
Yeah, but
getting
that's
those
more for the
rookies to come
coaches.
back in
That's
your
not for the
second
pub.
year?
That's mostly for the coaches, not for the players, right? I
It's for
mean,
anybody who cares.
okay. I I want to mention a little tip, because if you don't know this, you're gonna download the app and you're not gonna find the championships, which is you have to be following at least one of the teams of the championship you are interested in. So if you want to follow Men D2, you have to follow one of the clubs that is actually playing.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I think one of the best things, but unfortunately, we have not been good at this, not the clubs and not the union enforcing it, are the
Well,
standings.
we've
You-
changed that. So
Okay, hold on
if
a second.
go for it.
I'm just saying up to now, because one of the things that everybody likes to see is the standings, especially as the season progresses. Where's your team? If you're going to make the playoffs, you're not. And unfortunately, in the past at least, we've had we've gone weeks, literally, without having proper standings,
Yeah. We've gone weeks where the most accurate standings were the one on your
official
website.
standings, because you have them on my site,
Right.
but they're not official. And I also screw up now and then, so you can't really. That's why they're not official, right?
Yeah.
But that would be something to the benefit of everybody to keep that thing in line and do it. I don't see any reason why you couldn't have everything done on Saturday, to be honest.
Yeah. And so you're right. It is an issue
You're
where
already
even
spending the day for
myself,
rugby, so
yeah,
just go.
it is an issue where even myself, I'm like, oh, like, let me see who got this bonus point, and I find myself going to Charlie's website rather than Explorer, right, which should be official. So in case you did not know this and you're watching this, if you're watching this and you're a team administrator, you should know this. If you're watching this and you're not a team administrator, get with your team administrator and make sure they know. But preliminary rosters for league matches are now due Friday at 8 p.m. By 8 p.m. Of course, someone doesn't show up Saturday morning, you can change it, but we're asking that everyone puts in a preliminary roster so that you realize if you have any issues or not. So that way on Friday night, you can find out, oh, this player's transfer has not come through, they're not on my roster, and you're not bothering people who coach, play, and referee on Saturday morning. The second part of this is all movements and scores are due Sunday by noon. You're right. Should it be done Saturday? Absolutely. It should be done live on the field. If you are a player and it is your responsibility to enter the competition management, you should give that responsibility to someone else. But yes, those are 2 new deadlines. So hopefully moving forward, what's in Xplorer can be official and finalized before we move on to the next competition week.
Okay, and we do have all the competitions already live on Xplorer.
All schedules are in.